In this video, I want to share with you how is it that I trade every single day. You can't always win, but one thing that you're going to learn in this video is how in my live trading sessions, I give instructions, clear instructions as to when to exit, when to enter a trade, and so on. And even though I'm not like holding your hand in order to place the trade, is the easiest way that you can find to actually place positions. This is how I trade every single day. Hey everyone, Christian here on YouTube. This video is going to be a live trading session for Forex. And more importantly, if by any chance you want to trade live with me like this, you can go to blwsignalsgroup.com and look for more information. So let's go ahead and begin. In case you didn't know, I do have a free application that I'm giving away for Forex. It's actually a Signals app that works for a MetaTrader 4. Basically what it does is that you install it, it's a custom indicator, and it will tell you when to trade 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, and pretty much on every single pair that you decide to trade, whether it's gold, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Euro, it doesn't matter. It actually works for every single pair in 15 minutes and 1 hour candlesticks. And the way you can get it for free is actually quite simple. I have a link in the description of this video to IC Markets. So if you decide that you want this application for free, I'm gonna have IC Markets below in the description of this video. What you gotta do is delete cookies and cache on your browser, then use the link in the description of this video in order to open a brand new IC Markets account. Once you actually do that, you can go ahead and make a deposit of whatever amount of money you can afford. Obviously in Forex, we were talking about what, $100, $200 pretty much minimum on every single broker. And once you actually make your deposit, send me an email with a screenshot of your account and more importantly with the name that you actually used for the account, and I will reply to you with the indicator 100% free and with your lifetime membership. So if by any chance you were looking for a broker and more importantly you want this free application, this is the way to get it. So hopefully I can see you there. So let's go ahead and take a look at this live trading session and enjoy. All right, so let's try to make some money today. Yesterday was a pretty good and fast day, so hopefully today we have something similar. Just wanted to let you know before I start the session that I'm actually working on a brand new version of the BLW Auto Trader. It's not going to be for sale, and if by any chance I get it to work right and I see it, super profitable and out of this world, I'll just give it away for free to you guys. Okay, just because I don't know, I feel like giving away. But we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, as long as you guys are members, right? The BLW Signals group. All right. So today, there's been a breakout already to the uptrend. Don't really like the way markets look like, honestly. Yeah, I don't see anything clear. On 15, let's just go to 1 hour. Just want to see something real quick. Yeah, the retraction is because of this support before. All right, that's actually good. So looks like we got something nice here. Kind of a breakout going down right there. Looks good. On the next support level, there's a 2-to-1 on risk reward. So if you guys trade with the consistency rule, that could be a very good exit. And I do see a buy option right here. I don't like the actual wick, honestly. Like, since we're looking at 5-minute candlesticks, this could be potentially a good entry and a retraction on that specific support level right there. You know what I mean? I want to keep it safe, but I don't want to keep a super big stop loss. So I'm gonna just keep it somewhere there. Yeah, somewhere there. Now, the next support level or resistance level would be somewhere there, somewhere here. You see that? This could be potentially a retraction point, so you should keep an eye on it. We're talking about what? I don't think it's even a 1-to-1. Yeah, almost a 1-to-1. You gotta keep an eye on that. All right. If you guys want to enter before on the risky mode, you guys could potentially do that. Um, but I would say somewhere here based on this jump. Okay. We'll see. Um, Let me just send my trades real quick. All right, I'm gonna send NASDAQ, but probably this is gonna be the last week I'm gonna be trading NASDAQ. Harry is actually trading NASDAQ on the afternoon sessions. And yeah, we could have two sessions, but I honestly feel way more comfortable just sending you guys one trade or one setup a day, especially beginners. All right, so I see a potential breakout here going down. I don't like it. This is the next support level around 4-to-1, pretty much. Keep an eye on that one. And the jump, well, the jump, we got a couple options. If it continues right here for the next 5 minutes, meaning for the next candle now, it's breaking already. All right, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You're gonna have to go all the way over here. I don't like when there's too much distance, but it is what it is. So right here, it could be our trade. You can add more stop loss if you want to, if you feel more confident. But the thing is that when it comes to NASDAQ, the highs are pretty insane. Actually, this same trade I use here, right here, it kind of matches this resistance. You see the breakout? It won't be just for 1 minute. For 5 minutes, it will be for a way higher time frame. And the next support level that I see, I honestly don't see it anywhere close. So we could be looking at something good here. Okay. I'm gonna add more stop loss for safety of the traders, but you already know you can just lower that, play around with it. I'll just send this. Hold on. All right. There you go. Uh, it should work in 5 minutes. The new version should work in 5 minutes of the auto trader. Okay. All right. So this is gonna be it for the setups. One thing though is that I'm going to be focusing on US 30, 90%. Yes, we do have great options when it comes to NASDAQ, but I just feel more confident with the consistency of volume on US 30. That's the thing. That's just it. All right. It's not like there's something hidden right there. I know something you guys don't know. It's just that volume wise, um, way better. Way better on NASDAQ. What I want is the numbers to go away. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, there's no way. I wanted to make it more transparent, at least the numbers, but it's fine. All right. Market's gonna open in 1 minute. So let's see what we got today. All right, people, as usual, wish you all the best. Hopefully we can make some good money today, reach our targets, and get the hell out. 30 seconds. All right, market opens, people. Nasdaq's going up. US 30 is going down, but it's going sideways. It's not really going any clear direction just yet. Nasdaq 101 just got hit. Nasdaq 101 just got hit. It's fantastic. Almost 2 to 1 right now. US 30 is jumping really hard. So we might be looking at a buy position. Let's just uh let's just be patient. 2 to 1 just got hit on Nasdaq. Once they get Nasdaq, you guys are in profits already. Take some profits, move your stop loss to break even. You already know what to do. It's going to a 3 to 1. There you go, 3 to 1. Just like that. US 30, we're still waiting for the breakout. Well, sometimes it happens. Sometimes it's a Nasdaq, and most of the times it's US 30. It's just the way it is. US 30 is just still choosing what's going to be the direction. All right, it's starting to come down. All right, I think I'm going to try to sell over there on US 30. Hopefully, it's not another fake out because it did a fake out before. There you go. Nice. Very nice drop. 1 to 1 just got hit. Book some profits. Move your stop loss to break even. You already know what to do. And oh, it retracted on that support level. All right. Closing partials. 2 to 1 right there. Stop loss should be a break even right now. No excuses whatsoever on that. I made changes on the BLW Auto Trader so that it protects the trades to break even after some moment, like after just a little bit, and then it will target a 4 to 1, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. Yeah, 4 to 1. And so either it breaks even or it gets a 4 to 1. That's pretty much what it's targeting. I'm looking to re-enter if it actually breaks one more time this level right here. Because he's actually respecting this level too much. Yeah, I definitely like this version of the auto trader way more. Way, way, way more. More conservative, more protection oriented. So, all right, let's give that a shot over there on US 30. Nasdaq is actually coming to a 4 to 1, just like that out of nowhere. It's good to have a good Nasdaq day once in a while. It's good. It's good. Like I said, US 30 is trying to push, but it doesn't have a clear direction just as of now. So I think we can wait for not the next 5 minute candlestick, but the next 15-minute candlestick. It usually brings more volume. Not all the time, but most of the times it brings more volume. So it actually, shows an actual direction as to where it's going. So we could potentially do that. Um, yeah, extremely happy with the new version of the Auto Trader. You guys will love it. All right, right now the new candles they actually opened and respected this support level right here. So there's pretty much nothing we can do as long as this is being respected. Now, if you guys missed it or you guys want to, re-enter a sell, I would enter here. Either here or here. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm still testing and like literally today I'm testing it. John, I apologize, for the loss. But right now, today we're going to test it again. I'm testing it again, I mean. And so I'm going to like test it because I like to test it first on real account and so on. And then once I feel like it's ready to be released, I'll let you guys know. I don't want you guys to be testing it with real money. You know what I mean? I'd rather test it myself. Seems like Nasdaq reached some sort of resistance point. You're more than welcome. Yeah. And if this version of the auto trader works, I might still send signals, but I think we could just connect and trade, like show the MT4 placing the trade and everything instead of, you trading manually. It's just a dream that I have, like to make it so automated for you guys and not charging you anything extra just for being here. No, no, I will be here. Don't worry. I'll be streaming, either sending signals or just showing the auto trader. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's an aggressive version. And that new version is also going to place multiple trades as long as you allow it to. If you select to only place one trade, it's fine. But instead of just placing one trade, I'd rather reduce the risk per trade and then you can place more trades. And some are going to be winners, some break even, maybe one loss, and so on. For instance, right now, today, I got two take profits, like seven break even, and two stop losses. So I'm in profit. So, and risking very little. Sounds good. Sounds good. I will let you know. All right, new candlestick's gonna start within a minute. We're gonna see if US 30 is gonna do something, yes or no. So far, we are 2 to 1 here, 4 to 1 right here on NASDAQ. Most likely is gonna be a 5 to 1. This is the new setup, by the way. The one that I'm waiting for. Either that or the buy position. NASDAQ, you guys can just cancel the sell. It's fine. Yeah. I'm just waiting for the new 50-minute candle. 5 to 1 right there on NASDAQ, people. Officially 5 to 1 hit. So I'm just waiting for the next candle, 15 minutes, just to see where the volume is going to go. As a trader and as a, curious trader. Just want to see if it gives us something or it's just not going to do anything. Right now, it did get pretty good volume going down. All right, not gonna lie. It did a very good volume. It did some volume going up as well, but it's still within the areas. So there's a big chance that the price could potentially uh, have a big volume movement to either direction. All right, officially Nasdaq is finished. 5 to 1. Good trade. All right, let's just wait for a couple minutes. Let me see. I still allow it to do more than one trade, but I set the next open trade settings to 1 instead of 0 because setting it to 0 was just too scary for me. Well, it's pretty much the same. The thing is that, for instance, if you set it up to 1, it will actually rest for one candle. So let's say that you have it for it opens at 8:30 and you lose the trade or it closed the break even or whatever, and then the next candle at 8:35 is not going to open the trade. So if that's the big volume candle, you're going to miss it. That's the only thing. That's the only difference. And yeah, it's better if you just reduce the risk. It's way better. But yeah, I get your point. I just got another break even on the other trader. It's that fast. And the thing is that it's looking for sells. And you can always close trades manually with the auto trader. That's obviously a good thing. Right now, I just close one manually just to be a little bit more profitable than I was already. And so you get the point, right? I have a small account for like $500. I activated the auto trader today with 2% risk, if I'm not mistaken. The plan is to take it to like 10 grand or something like that within 1 or 2 months and then share it with you guys. Like that is indeed possible. Obviously, you got to be willing to lose those 500 bucks, right? Because you're risking a lot. All right, 1 minute and a half for the new candle. And by the way, the auto trader will only trade up until 8:45. Like this next candlestick is the last one that it will try to look for something, but if it doesn't find anything, it's not gonna trade. For instance, 850 or something. It's not gonna trade. All right, new candlestick coming in 20 seconds. All right, let's see what this new candlestick will do. Yeah, I don't see volume. I don't see volume going on. Let's see if it shuts me up. Let's just give it to this 5 minute candlestick and that's it, people. That's it. And the only reason why I'm doing this is because on the previous days, I've seen gray candlesticks being formed after the market opens. So this is the market open, and the next candlestick is usually pretty strong, and it has happened many times. Take a look at this. This is the 8:45 candlestick. It was the big volume. The 8:30 had nothing to share. And so that's the don't that's the only reason why I'm doing this because it has happened throughout this month. Um and so, who knows? It's trying to break this resistance. So we could potentially be looking at a buy here. High risk, high risk, but we could potentially be looking at a buy. We'll see. I'm gonna go real small here, but not recommended, especially if you guys have already made some money today. Not recommended. You're more than welcome. I'm glad that you're learning something. There's no volume, people. There's no volume. It's just pretty much me trying to get some action, but I don't see volume happening. So even if I win this one, it's just not the way I trade. You already know. So I guess we're gonna have to wrap it up, people. We're gonna have to wrap it up. I'm just gonna close it. I don't wanna be gambling here. If you guys enter, you can just let it run. If it breaks this resistance, we might be looking at a 2-to-1, but that's it. I don't see anything else. All right, people, that's gonna be it. I think that's it. We'll come back tomorrow and hopefully we can make some more money. Today was really good, that's for sure. But if you guys made some money, especially with NASDAQ, share your results. I'll be taking a look at your messages in the group. Have a good rest of your day, people. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed that live trading session. As you can see, like I said, it's not always, 5-to-1s on sessions, and we don't make millions of dollars every single day, but it's quite guided as to how you're supposed to trade. So like I said, go to BLW Signals group in case you actually want to join. But hey, what's the BLW Signals group? If you're wondering what's the BLW Signals group, like you mentioned it before, well, the BLW Signals group is pretty much a Forex group that I created where I actually trade live every single day. We actually have 4 trading sessions during the day. We have one at 8 p.m. We have one within 7:30 and 8 a.m. signals for S&P 500, and then at 8:30 or at the new market opens, because right now we are gonna have the daylight savings. I actually trade live. I share a Zoom call, and you can see my screen, and then I can give you instructions live as to where to enter and where to exit and so on. So this group that I created is for only $29.99. It's actually a cheap product, that's for sure. And so I just wanted to give you the invitation, and by any chance you want to trade live with me, go ahead and check it out. The link's in the description of this video, blwsignalsgroup.com. And more importantly, this is a Telegram group, so you're gonna get notifications for all the trades plus access to the live call. So hopefully I can see you there. Hey, so hopefully you enjoyed the content of this video. If it did, go ahead and smash the like button to support this channel. And more importantly, if you have any questions, comments to share, you can always use the comment section below. I'll be glad to answer those comments as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.